Okay, so let's look at this question 324. So this is a 2020 question. The tangent to the curve y equals to ln 3x squared minus 4 minus x cubed over 6 at the point where x equals to 2 meets the y-axis at the point P. Find the exact coordinates of P. Okay. It's okay. Suki can find a paper, right? Okay, if you don't have the paper, don't worry, you can just look at this for now. Okay, later you can go and find. Okay. So what question is this? Okay, so I want you all to start identifying already. Like what type of question are we doing exactly? Okay, remember there are only 5 types of questions actually. Okay, in a way, actually four types only lah. 4 types only. 4 plus 1. Okay, so we just consider as 5. Okay, so this one you see, they say tangent to the curve. This is the keyword. Tangent to the curve ln. Okay, so if I were to put it in a diagram, let's say if I have a long graph. Okay, I don't know how the long graph looks like. Okay, maybe the long graph looks something like this. Okay, this is the general one. Okay, I don't know how it looks like, but let's just roughly sketch it out. So the tangent to the curve at the point, the tangent to this long curve at the point where x equals to 2 meets the y-axis. Okay. So maybe the tangent is something like this. Okay, I don't know. I really don't know how it looks like. Okay, but let's just sketch it lah. Okay, at the point P. So at the y-axis, this is point P. What do we know about point P at the y-axis? So every time when we find anything lah, regardless of this chapter or not this chapter, x-axis and y-axis. So you got your x-intercept or y-intercept, right? So every time when we do x-intercept, y equals 0. Y-intercept, x equals to 0. Okay? So they say they meet at this point where my x is equals to 2. So I need to plot out or write down whatever information I have here first. Okay, so I know point P also, my x will be 0, right? Okay, so this is some of the known facts. Okay, so I want you all to try first. This one I'll guide you all. So how do I find tangent to the curve? Okay, tangent is a straight line. This is the type 1 question. Okay, the tangent and normal one. Tangent, straight line. What you need, number 1, you need gradient. Okay, so number 1, I need gradient, which is dy over dx. Okay, this is to construct tangent line. Okay, I need gradient. Number 2, I need a point. Point, I need xy. Okay, gotta remember straight line equation, regardless of this chapter or even if you're doing maths, you just need 2 things only: gradient, point. And then you go and find what is your y equals mx plus c. Okay, I give you all 3 minutes. Okay, you all try to do this first without my help. Okay, go and find dy dx. We want to find dy dx, and then at this point, which point is this? Where my x is equals to 2. Okay, so I want to construct this x equals to 2 first. Okay, at x equals to 2. Okay, if you all don't know, just do until wherever you all are stuck first. Okay, I just want you all to just try. All right, so yeah, you need to use both your knowledge from differentiation 1 and differentiation 2 already. Okay, go find what's your gradient first. This is a 6 marks question. Okay, if you all are stuck, just say stuck at where. Okay, then I will try my best to understand also. And I'll try my best to help you all. Okay, 1 more minute. Okay. All right. Anyone got the answer? Okay. One more thing to take note. They say exact coordinates, right? Do you all understand what's the meaning of exact in NMATS? Exact value? Oh, no, no. Okay, exact value means most likely the answer will give you maybe some cert or exponential or ln. They don't want you to change it to irrational number. That means if you type it in the calculator, most likely it will give you some irrational value. Okay, so we don't want to express it in that form. So if let's say the final value is e to the power of 5, okay, e to the power of 5, then you leave it as e to the power of 5. Okay. Okay. Final answer will be ln 0 and ln 8 minus 1/3. Okay. Wei Zheng got it. Very good. Okay, pretty simple, right? Okay, anyone else got it? Okay, Wei Zheng message say he got it. Okay. Let's see. How do we do this? So number 1, gradient, right? We have to find what's the gradient first. So dy dx, what do we get here? We need f prime x over fx for ln fx. So you'll get 6x 3x squared minus 4. Then this one, 3x squared over 6. Okay, so I can simplify it. This one will be over 2. Okay, x squared over 2. Okay, so I got dy over dx. So number 1, got it. Number 2, we want to find the point. Given to us, x is equals to 2. So I need to find the y, right? So how do I find the y? I just sub in into, okay, I just sub into the y. I sub x equals to 2 into y. So when x equals to 2, y equals to ln 3, 2 square minus 4 minus 2 cubed over 6. Okay, so don't just type in the calculator because we want to leave it as exact value. So 3 times 2 square minus 4, we will get ln 8 here. Then minus 4 cubed over, over so 4 over 3. Okay, minus 4 over 3. Okay, so this is my y value, right? This is my y value. So I got my x, I got my y. So I want to find y equals to mx plus c first. So I want to find what's the equation of tangent. Okay, for me, for admat student, I always say, just if you want to construct the equation of a straight line, just use y minus y1 equals to mx minus x1 because yeah, I lazy to split into 2 equations because if for math student, they will normally use the y equals mx plus c. That means they go and find what's the c value first. Okay, at the end of the day, actually it's up to your preference. Okay, it's just that I prefer doing it in one step. So I'll use y minus y1. So y1 is ln 8 minus 4 over 3 equals to m was, oh wait, I need to find what's my m value. Haven't found yet. Yeah. Okay, you all see, just now I only found the dy dx expression, right? Yeah, never mind, I write it right beside here. So when x equals to 2, my dy over dx, okay, if you all sub it in, you all should get negative 1 over 2. Okay, negative 1 over 2. So I got this one, I have this, and then I have x equals to 2. Okay, so you see all these green one, these are the main points that I need to use. So negative 1 over 2, x minus x1. Okay, sub it inside here. Actually, over here also you can go and solve already. Okay, but if you want to simplify it, this one will be plus 1. This will be y minus ln 8 plus 4 over 3. Later on, we need to find what's the y value. So when my x equals to 0. So let's rearrange it. So y equals to negative half x plus 1 minus 4 over 3, which will give me negative 1 over 3. So plus ln 8, negative 1 over 3. Okay, so this is my y. I like to write it like this, y equals to mx plus c. And then we want to find at point P. Okay, so this is the equation of the tangent. Okay, equation of the tangent is this. Then at point P, because what we know about point P is that it intersects the y-axis. Okay, that means it's a y-intercept. Okay, y-intercept means x equals to 0. So we know here is x equals to 0. Therefore, y is equals to negative half 0 plus ln 8 minus 1 over 3. Therefore, my y value will be ln 8 minus 1 over 3 at point P. Okay, so they say they want exact coordinates, right? Of point P, make sure you just express it like this. 0 ln 8 negative 1 over 3. Okay? Can? Anyone stuck or not? Boyong, Suki, okay? Okay, okay, so this is a type 1 one. So we will try to do all the different types of questions. Okay, so go and see the WhatsApp, the list of questions. Okay, so all of this you all still cannot do yet because we haven't gone into integration. So you all see this symbol. If I accidentally give you all question on this and then you all see this symbol, okay, you see like this F, but don't have the dash on. This is integration symbol. Okay, so you all can skip all of this for now. All right. Yeah, after we finish this, then we will do integration already. Okay, let's jump to 332. Okay, question 332, because most of these are all, let me see. Yeah, a lot of these are all integration kind of question. Okay, maybe I miss a few lah, but then yeah, we can just do this first. Okay, so 2019, it is given that y is equals to x squared plus 1, 2x minus 3 to the power of 1 over 2. Show that dy over dx is equals to px squared plus qx plus 1 over 2x minus 3 to the power of 1 over 2. Okay, so that means they want you to just express it in this form. Okay, very, very simple. Just go and differentiate it. Okay, this is basically the just differentiate. Okay, I want you all try first. Okay, the first part is easy. Okay, 5 marks question. Okay, give you all 2 minutes, Susan. Okay, if you all anything unclear, you all can just type in the chat or can just unmute yourself. Okay, then I will help you all with it. Okay, but for now, this one, number 1 is determine what rule you need to use. Then just differentiate it. Okay, hint for those if you don't know, this is a product rule question. Okay, because there's a u times v. Okay, function times a function. Okay, 15 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, anyone got it? What is P and Q? Anyone got the P and Q? No, no one. Yeah, I give your check. P and Q will be, yes, 5 and -6. Okay, 5 and -6. Okay, good. Let's see how to do this. Okay, why I'm giving you all the time also, right? We have to practice on speed also. Okay, because 2 hours paper, in fact, your MMATs will be, you all need to really sleep a lot the day before. If you're before your IGCSE, you cannot go in with like like half awake like that. You all will suffer, right? The 2 hours is like all your energy, your brain juice, you have to use it during that 2 hours. Okay, it'll be quite draining. So you all need to. I'm starting to train you all to also do this exam paper. Okay, so I always want you all to write it as U and V. If your teacher didn't teach you this way, please follow this way. Okay, because it's to avoid the mistake. Okay, so U prime 2x, V prime. Let's see, what do we get? So differentiate inside, differentiate outside. We will get, okay, half times 2, so become 1. Then this will be 2x minus 3 to the power of -half. Okay. I already see. Oh, wait, no. This is not a quotient rule. Okay. So here. Okay, everyone got until here? Okay, everyone got until here. So if you all do until here already, technically you get actually 2 marks already, or 3 marks. Okay, 2 marks already. 1, 2. Yeah. So it's pretty simple actually when they come up with this type of question. So dy over dx. So make sure you know it's uv prime plus vu prime. So x squared plus 1. Okay, we can write it as like this. 2x minus 3 to the power of half. Then plus 2x minus 3 to the power of half. Okay, so use back to basics. I want to plus a fraction with another one that's not a fraction, and I want to make it to one fraction. So I gotta change the denominator to be the same, right? So for this other one, I need to multiply by 2x minus 3 half over 2x minus 3 to the power half, right? To make it the same. So I will get x squared plus 1 plus 2x minus 3. Because half and half, half times half will become 1. Okay, if you all cannot see, just look at it like this. A to the power of half times a to the power of half. Okay, you can see it's so bright on this. Okay, a to the power of half times a to the power of half. You all will get a to the power of 1. Okay, so that's how I get become just 2x minus 3. Then the denominator, because I wanted to change it to 2x minus 3 to the power of half, let's open up the bracket. So we will get x squared plus 1 plus 4x. This will be minus 6x over 2x minus 3 to the power of half. And I want it in their order, so it will be... Hey, did I write something wrong? Hold on. 4x squared. Okay, 4x squared. So it will be 5x squared minus 6x plus 1 over 2x minus 3 to the power of half. Okay, where P is equals to 5, Q is -6. Okay, you don't have to write this P equals to what, Q equals to this one. Okay, not necessary. Okay, they just want it in this form. Okay, all good? All right. Okay, awesome. Okay, let's move on to the second one. So this is your dy over dx. The second one. Okay, I want you all take note of this word. Hence. Okay, hence, when normally they come out with this word hence for AdMaths, any chapter, we will need to use from the answers or from the questions before this. Okay, so hence find the equation of the normal to the curve of this that is given to us, where x is equals to 2. give your answer in the form ax plus by plus c equals to 0, where a, b, and c are integers. Okay, same thing. This is a type 1 question. Okay, but instead of tangent, they ask you all to find the normal. Okay, so normal got just one extra step only, which is you find what is your gradient of the normal. Okay, same thing, because tangent and normal both are also straight line type of question. Straight line, I only need one gradient and 1 point. Okay, I need dy over dx or m, and then 1 point, and then I can find my y equals mx plus c. Okay, come, 2 minutes. Let's try. Okay, if you got the answer, you can just type in the chat. Okay, Wei Zheng got it. X plus 9y minus 47. Very good. Oh, Wei Zheng, very good. Easy for you. Okay, on the way. On the way to A star also. Okay, 2 minutes. Let's go. Okay, so same thing as the first question, just that we got one more extra part, which is to find your gradient of the normal. Okay, where m1 times m2 is equal to -1, or we can just use the times negative, then inverse it. That's all. Very, very simple. Okay, so just now we found that this one, right? Your dy over dx. Okay, I'll just duplicate to bring it down. Okay, we know that dy over dx is equals to 5x squared minus 6x plus 1. All right, so we know also x is equals to 2. So let's find what's the dy dx when my x equals to 2. So just sub it in. Okay, you sub it in. 5 times 2 squared minus 6 times 2 plus 1 over 2 times 2 minus 3 to the power of half. You should get 9. Okay, all of you should get 9. Okay, by default, the dy dx that we find is the gradient of the tangent. Okay, not gradient of the normal. It will always be gradient of the tangent. Okay, what does it mean actually? Imagine this is a curve like this. Okay, then an x equals to 2 maybe is around here. Okay, when we find the gradient, right, or at a particular point, it will always be the tangent line. Okay, it will never be the gradient. It's not any line that passes through, so it always be the tangent line. Okay, so you just need to know this fact, even though we just say we are finding the gradient, but it's actually the gradient of the tangent. So dy over dx equals to 9. So the gradient of normal, okay, will be -1 over 9. You don't have to do the working, but the formula is from m1 times m2 equals to -1. Okay, if you are not sure, Please clarify with me later this one, but you can just write m1 times m2 equals to -1. Okay, so I have gradient. I have my x equals to 2. Okay, I need to find what's my y, right? Okay, I need to find what's my y. So y would be 2 square plus 1, 2, 2 minus 3 to the power of 1 over 2. Okay, you should get y is equals to 5. Okay, y equals to 5. Okay, so I have my gradient, I have my x, I have my y. Okay, remember, straight line, you do maths, you do add maths, you just need 3 things. Gradient, x, y, then fit into y equals mx plus c. Or for me, I like to use y minus y1 equals to m bracket x minus x1. Okay, so y minus y1 equals to m x minus x1. Okay, they want it in that form, the ax plus by plus c. So, and a, b, c are integers. Okay, when they say a, b, c are integers, you all know what's integers? Okay, don't write it as fraction. So you all see here, there's a -1 over 9. So I need to multiply the whole equation by 9. Okay, multiply the whole equation by 9 to make it the integer. So this will be 45 negative x plus 2. Okay, I want x first, right? Okay, so let's shift everything to the left-hand side. So x plus 9y minus 47 equals to 0. 4 marks question. Okay? Fun, huh? Listen. Okay, so type 1 question, we did tangent, we did normal already. Okay, pretty simple. Actually, the steps is all like this. And the only thing that they will change is the equation. That's all. Okay, so they'll either ask you an equation based on differentiation 1 or differentiation 2. But the steps is exactly, or the question and how they ask will be exactly the same. Okay, let's do the next one. What did I write? Okay, 333. Okay, if I'm going too fast, please let me know. Okay, otherwise, I'll upload this, then you all can watch the replay again. Okay, 333. The number b of a certain type of bacteria at time t days can be described by b equals to 200 e to the power of 2t plus 800 e to the power of negative 2t. Find the value of b when t equals to 0. Okay, this one simple. I'll just do it together. So all you need to do, sub it in when t equals to 0. Okay, so anything to the power of 0 will be 1. Okay, so this one is 0 plus 800 E0. So 200 plus 800, which is 1000. Okay. This one is a free mark question for your charity mark. Okay, so second one, at the instant when dB over dt equals to 1200, show that e to the power of 4t minus 3e2t minus 4 equals to 0. Okay, so I want you all to try. Let's go 1 minute. dB, go and find dB over dt first, equals to 1200. Okay, b is equals to 200 e2t. So you just need to differentiate that. All right, last week we just finished up all this exponential and all. So just a recap, it will be f prime x e f x. Okay, f prime x e f x. That's how we get our dy dx for exponential. Okay, so how do we do this? So B equals to 200 E2T. Let's find what's dB over dt first. dB over dt would be 400 E2T minus 1600 E negative 2T equals to 1200. Okay, I see where this is going already, this question. Okay, so we need to use a bit of knowledge on indices. So they want it in power 4, right? Okay, in power 4. So I have a negative 2t. So what I need to do to this whole equation? I multiply it by e to the power of 2t. Okay? Multiply the entire equation by e to the power of 2t. Okay, so we have to go back to our law of indices. E2t times E2t, you will get E power 2t plus 2t. Okay, we have to use back the rules. Okay, I think I didn't teach you all the indices, but just a short recap. So a to the power m times a to the power n, we get a to the power m plus n. We have to use this law. So 400, this will be E4t. This will be 1600. There's no more E negative 2t plus 2t will be 0. Then this one will be 1200 e to the power of 2t. Okay, so let's rearrange it. And then later they want us to simplify it also. So let's put here 400 E4t minus 1200 e to the power of 2t minus 1600 equals to 0. Okay, they want it in this form, so we divide the whole equation by 400. So e to the power of 4t minus 3e2t minus 4 equals to 0. Okay. All right. Now, this is okay. I like to call this let kind of question, but it's actually a substitute question. So basically, you all see, right? This whole part here, there is a mixture of different chapters that they are incorporating. Okay, so using the substitution u equals to e to the power of 2t, or otherwise solve e to the power of 4t minus 3e to the power of 2t minus 4 equals to 0. Okay, you know how to do this question or not? Okay, well, surprisingly, this one 2 marks only. Okay, how to do this question? This is actually a quadratic question. If you didn't know, it's a quadratic. I think in your textbook, the topic, they call it what? Complex quadratic expression or equations. Okay, meaning we are trying to convert something that is a bit more complicated into something simple like a quadratic. Then we can use the concept of quadratic, like our factorizing, and however we solve quadratic to solve this problem. Okay, so we need to use this because this is a clue lah. But they say or otherwise lah. Okay, or otherwise means you actually can use whatever other method that you want to use. But I think most of you should just use this lah because it's a clue already. Okay, to solve this. So think about how you can convert this to a quadratic equation. Okay, using e to the power of 2t. So I will forward to you all one of the videos. Okay, if you all see my Instagram, one of the older videos, I call this the let method question. Okay, very common question in IGCSE. Yeah, and you'll see it. So it's basically just substitution. So we know that we let u equals to e to the power of 2t, right? Okay, so now the issue is how do I convert this? Okay, how do I convert this to something simple? Okay, so E4t can also be written as what? Because we want E2t to e to the power of 2t to appear, right? So e to the power of 2t squared. I can write it like this also. Okay, I just write step by step so that everyone is clear. So whenever you see this, you can change it to this form also. Okay, e to the power of 2t squared minus 3e2t minus 4 equals to 0. Why I want to write it like this? My goal, okay, my goal for this is to convert to quadratic. Okay, that means some form of ax squared plus bx plus c equals to 0. So we let u equals to e2t. I can make it to like this. 3u minus 4 equals to 0. Okay, once I have a quadratic expression or quadratic equation, in this case, I can always use my factorizing, okay, my bracket method, or if it's a bit more complex, then you can use your quadratic formula to solve it. Okay, so this one, what will we get? U minus 4, u plus 1 equals to 0. Okay. Yeah, in fact, actually, if you don't need to substitute, right, like you know how to factorize, you can just factorize immediately also. That's why they say or otherwise. Like if you want to leave it all in e to the power of 2t, like if you can see it, you don't have to change it like this. But I personally, I like to simplify it first also, because instead of writing 3 different alphabet, e 2t, I can just write equals to u, one alphabet, much easier to write, right? As compared to e to the power of 2t. So it's just the little things like this that sometimes it can help you. Okay. So even though if it's not necessary for you to change, I would change it because it's easier for me to check back also. It's so much clearer. Okay, so u will be equals to 4, u equals to -1, e power 2t equals to 4, e to the power of 2t equals to -1. Okay, which one do I have answer? Okay, which one do I have answer? I don't think we can get for the -1. So for us to find t, I need to make it to, I put ln at both sides. Okay, or you can just inverse exponential, which is ln. Okay, so we can, okay, I'll just do step by step. You see, it's just a 2-mark question actually. I think it should be more actually, but we don't have to write until so detailed, but I'm just gonna make it as if, because this is your first time doing it. So this part here, we go back to your exponential and logarithm chapter where you learn about ln that time. Okay, if you all see here, this one, oops, sorry, miss out, ln 4, ln -1. Okay, I have to reject this one because there is no such thing as a log negative. Okay, your argument cannot be negative. Okay, your ln, your log. All right, this one, we use the power law. We bring down the 2t because ln e is equals to 1. Okay, if you all forget also, the property just put into your calculator, but you all should know by now already. Ln e is equals to 1. This one is ln 4. Therefore, t is equals to 1 over 2 ln 4. Okay, 1 over 2 ln 4, or if you want to write it as ln 4 to the power of 1 over 2, which is ln 2 also, it's fine. Up to you all. Okay. Any question here? Okay, so I think if you don't know, like if you can't see that this question is a quadratic equation, right? So you, in a way, you really need to train yourself to see it by seeing more questions like this. Okay, this is nothing to do with differentiation. This part here, if you all see, is actually back to your previous chapters. So they will mix it up. Right? It won't be like one question, one chapter, one question, one chapter. That is why I keep telling you all, don't spend so much time on your textbook also. Okay, just see sufficient question for you all to get the concept. You all just do my exercises. Actually, all this past year, and this one will help you all. Okay, it will be a bit hard because sometimes you all cannot connect the dots, but I'll help you all to see. Okay, cool. Everyone okay? All right. Hope you all are having fun. This one is exam question. Okay, let's go. Next one. Okay, 334 we cannot do yet. This is an integration question. Let's go to 335. Okay, 335. So I want to try to tackle all the different kind of question. This is most likely the stationary one. Okay, this is the type 4, type 5 question. All right. They give you a cuboid here. The diagram shows an open container in the shape of a cuboid with x cm, length 4 cm, and height h cm. The volume of the container is 800 cm cube. Show that the external surface area SCM square of the open container. Okay, you see they keep specifying is open is such that S is equal to 4x squared plus 2000 over x. Okay, 1.5 minutes. I want you all try. So this is just coming up with the formula. Okay, coming out with the surface area formula based on what is given to you. H, X, and 4x. We might need to use the volume also. Okay, why? You see in the equation, there's no H, right? Your S don't have in terms of H. But if you look into the equation, the one that's given to you got H. So that means we need to substitute off the H. Okay, we need to substitute off the H. Okay, try first. 2 minutes, I give you all. Okay, 30 more seconds. Done. If you're done, just say done. You all can try the second one. Okay. Let's see. Question 333. Wait, this 335 already. Okay. What do we have first? So given to us, V is equals to 800. Okay, what is V? Base times width times height. So X times 4X times H will be equals to 800. Okay, how do I know I want to make H as the subject? Because you look into S, there's no H there. So most likely I need to substitute off the H. Okay, but if you don't know, you can later on come back to here. But I just give you all a heads up on what you all need to actually realize. So we can get this one 4x squared, which would be 200 over x squared. Okay, is it 200? Boom, boom, boom. Yep. 200 over x squared, right? Okay. Okay. Then next one, I want to find the surface area. So surface area will be, okay, gotta take note there is a open surface. So let's see, let's see, this is AA, okay, B, and CC. Okay, I got A, I have H times X plus B is at the bottom, 4X times X plus 2, the C is at the side, 4X times H. Okay, so okay, another way to do it, you all see, right? Yeah, maybe I don't want to confuse you all. Okay, but I just teach you all. You all can substitute off H immediately, or another way is that you leave it in HX. So if you all can see, so this one I can leave it as XH or HX also, because you see my both over here and here, both will be HX. So I can substitute off HX also. Okay, but yeah, it's actually the same thing. So 200 over x squared, x plus 4x squared plus 8x 200 over x squared. Okay, what we get here? 400 over x plus 4x squared plus, this will get 1600 over x. Okay, 1600 plus 400, you get 2000 over x. Okay, but they want it in 4x squared, right? 4x squared plus 2000 over x. Okay. Okay, so normally for this type of question, the first part, they will always ask you to do some type of shapement. Perimeter, area, or volume. Okay, perimeter, area, or volume. This is, if you realize, this is the second last part and the last part of your differentiation one. Okay, so the stationary point and the nature one. Okay, let's go to the next one. So most likely we'll use that one. Given that x can vary, find the stationary value of s and determine its nature. So this is question 4, question 5, right? Type 4, type 5 kind of question, which I say 4 plus 1, right? Because normally when they ask you stationary value, most of the time, they'll ask you nature also, okay? Or the nature, then you will need to find the stationary value first. Okay, 5-mark question. Let me copy this down here so we can see clearly. Okay. Oops. Okay, give your 1.5 minutes. Let's go. Okay, so stationary value means dy over dx equals to 0, and then determine the nature. Okay, you got to use your second derivative. Okay, your second derivative. 5-mark question. Okay, final answer that you should get, S is equals to 476, and it will be a minimum. Okay, if you want to check your answer. S will be 476. And then it should be a minimum. Okay, so y'all got to find your, need to write decimal for S. Up to you. Up to you. Normally is, there's a decimal, is it, for S? Okay, yeah, normally you write a new 3 significant figure, it's fine already. Okay, but if you're a bit uncertain, then you can just write it at least to 1 decimal place lah. But yeah, because the instruction in front, they will tell you is 3SF, right? Okay, 3SF. So you just need to follow until 3SF. Don't have to write until extra. Okay. Can? All can? Okay. Let's do this. Okay, so number one, we have to do ds over dx first because we want to find ds over dx equals to 0. So ds over dx will be 8x minus 2000 over x squared. Okay, how I know this one? Because I already do so many questions, I can see it's actually x to the power negative 1. Okay, so you can go and check, change it to x to the power negative 1 first also can. Okay, so we want to, when ds over dx equals to 0, because I want to change it to, I want to find the stationary point. Okay, this is for stationary value. Stationary value. Okay, so 8x minus 2000 over x squared equals to 0. I multiply the whole thing by x squared. No, actually don't need. I can move to the other side. 8x equals to 2000 over x squared. X cubed equals to 2000 divided by 8, which is 250. Okay, where x is cube root 250. You can write it in decimal place also. Okay, but I just leave it like this because nice number. Okay, so x is what? X is the x of the stationary value of S. Okay, we are not finding the X value. They are not asking us to find the X value. They're asking us to find the S value, the stationary value of S, not X. So what I need to do, I need to sub this one into S. So S will be 4 cube root 250 square plus 2000 over cube root 250. Okay. We just write it to 3 significant figure. You will get 476. Okay, 476. Okay, you can write it in decimal place also, it's fine. But I'll just keep it at 476. Okay, so we know that because there's only one stationary value here. Okay, but we cannot assume, right, that okay, they never say also that it's maximum or minimum. So we don't know. So now we have to check. Normally, right, okay, not normally. Sometimes they will give you questions where they got 2 stationary value. Okay, that means maybe one is maximum, one is minimum. But in this case, there's only one turning point based on this specific equation. S equals to 4x squared plus 2000 over x. Okay, so all I need to do is check what is my nature of this. So d square s over dx squared. Okay, which will be what? 8 plus 4000 over x cubed. Okay, I'm differentiating the ds over dx. Okay, then when x, okay, I substitute x, it's always substituting x inside. Okay, because I cannot substitute s, right? When x equals to cube root 250, d square s over dx square. Okay, I just write the value. You all should get, is it 24? 24, right? Okay, 24, which is more than 0. Therefore, okay, we can just write therefore minimum. Okay, you don't have to write one whole sentence. Don't waste your time doing that. Okay, as long as we got the key points there, it's fine already. Okay, so this is how you get 5 marks. Okay, can? Good, good. Wu Yong still alive or not? Okay, okay. All right. Seems like, oh, okay. Okay, don't be shy. If you all really don't know after class also, please ask me. Okay, don't be shy to ask. Okay, we are done. This is question. What question was this? 335. Okay, let's move on to 336. Okay, 336. Yeah, I think this one we have already touched on it. Maybe. Okay, let's maybe jump to 337. Okay, because I want to just try the different type of question with you all. Okay, so 336 is actually similar to what we did already just now. Normal to the curve. Okay, so you go and find the normal first. Then after that, you find at the y-axis at the point P, and then find the exact coordinate. So same like the first question that we did just now. Okay, the steps are the same. Okay, so you all can go and try this by yourself first. I will send you all the answers later on also. Or maybe have I sent? Let me see. Oh, haven't sent yet. Okay. You all try first, You all try first all this. Okay, let's go to question 337. It is given that y is equals to ln 2x cubed plus 5 over x minus 1 for x more than 1. Okay, why they say x more than 1? You all see, it's over here. Okay, your x must be more than 1. Sorry, it's not because of that. Probably the ln, that's why. Okay, anyway, find the value of dy over dx when x equals to 2. You must show all your working. Okay, give you all 2 minutes. Let's go. Okay, just go and find what's your dy over dx. Dy over dx. Okay, if you all see these many layers, okay, take the advice that I told you all. Don't try to simplify it. Just suck in the x value already. X equals to 2 because they're not asking you to present it in a certain form, right? Because I see some students, when you all try to simplify it, right, then you all tend to make the mistake also. Okay, so you want to try to avoid those kind of things. Okay. Okay, anyone got the answer? All right, Wei Zheng. Negative 1.9. Yep. Okay. Anyone else? Anyone else got negative 1.9? Vance, okay? Okay, Poyong Suki. Can I start? Okay, those who have done the first one, y'all can try move on to the second one first. Okay, not yet done. Okay. Negative. Yep. You're right. Okay. Okay, let's do this one first. So we need to use quotient rule. So u equals to ln 2x cubed plus 5. V equals to x minus 1. U prime will be 6x squared over 2x cubed plus 5. V prime equals to 1. Okay. Then will be VU prime. So x minus 1. 6x squared over 2x cubed plus 5 minus u v prime, so times 1 over v squared. Okay, so you see over here, right? Don't try to simplify it. Okay, don't try to simplify it. Only when they ask you, you see just now the previous question, right? Where they say express it in like what, px squared plus qx, then over x minus 1 square. Then only you simplify it. Otherwise, don't touch it at all, because they are asking you to find a very, very specific value here. Find the value of dy dx when x equals to 2. So straight away, go and substitute your x equals to 2. They're not asking you to find exact value also. So literally, you can just type the entire thing into the calculator. But be careful, okay? I would advise type this part here first. Then you go separate it, then minus, then type this part here, then only type this part here. Okay, if you type the entire thing in the calculator, you don't know whether you're typing it correctly also or not. Okay, so slowly one at a time. Once you get until here, you actually get 3 marks already. Okay, this is already 3 marks. For me, I wouldn't waste my time to write it in exact value. So just type it in, get the value. Yeah, unless they ask you to type in to present it in exact value lah. Otherwise, you get this negative 1.90. Okay, negative 1.90. Okay, all can? Wait, I skipped like so many things to explain to you all, but all right. Okay, when x equals to 2, dy over dx. So you just sub it in, 2 minus 1 bracket 6 2 square over 2 2 cube plus 5 minus ln 2 2 cube plus 5 over 2 minus 1 square. Okay, so make sure that be best friends with your calculator, know how to use your calculator. Okay, cool. All right, so this is negative 1.9. Okay, so now we have come to this question: approximate change in y as x increases from 2 to 2 plus p. So this is an approximate question. So what was the question? Wherever we see approximate, the first equation or the only equation that I asked you all to write down is delta y over delta x equals to dy over dx. Okay. And then also you see increases from 2 to 2 plus p, right? So this is my x ori. This is my x new. And you see from the previous question, we already use x is equals to 2. So technically that is my dy over dx already, the negative 1.9. Okay. So if you all follow the steps of the delta y over delta x equals to dy over dx, we normally need to find what is dy over dx first. Then we need to find the value of delta x or delta y, right? Okay, depending on what's given to you. So they say, okay, we can find what is delta x. Delta x is x new minus x ori. So 2 plus p minus 2, which will give you p. Okay, so I know that delta y over p is equals to negative 1.90, where delta y is equals to negative 1.9 p. Okay. So approximate. Normally they won't guide you like this lah. They will straight away give you find the approximate change. Then maybe they'll give you like a five mark question like that. Okay. So you just need to know the steps on how to do it. As long as you remember delta y over delta x equals to dy over dx. All right. Can? Okay, so 337, we are done. Okay, let's go to 338 right now. Okay, 338. All right, function. Fx is equals to e to the power of 3x for x real numbers. Gx is equals to 2x squared plus 1 for my domain of x is more than or equals to 0. Okay, write down the range of G. Okay, write down the range of G. Okay, this one is back to your chapter 1. Okay, I want you all to tell me in the chat, what is the range of G? Anyone wants to try? Range, you know what's range, right? Domain, range. Domain is your smallest x to your biggest x. 100% forgot function. Okay, anyone wants to try? Okay, I give you all a clue. You all need to know how the graph looks like first. Okay, how the graph looks like first. Don't look at it just as an equation. Look at it as a graph. Range means what? What's the definition of range? You know what's range? What's domain? What's range? Do you recall? Back to your chapter 1. All these definition you all need to remember. What is domain and what is range? Anyone? Oh, forgot. Y-axis. Okay, y-axis is what? Range or domain? Okay, Suki say, okay, y-axis, right? Okay, what about the y-axis? You are right, it's related to the y. What about the y that we are looking for when we say what is the range of the equation? Any idea? What's the range? Okay. Range is what? The range means your smallest to your biggest. Y. Okay. Remember all these definition, gotta remember, okay? Because maths also will come out. In fact, maths Okay, I don't know whether you all learned yet. In statistics, they also got give you range, right? You take the biggest value minus the smallest value, ma. But that one is not referring to y, lah. That one just biggest and smaller. So if we say the range of, range of, yeah, can't think of an example now. Let's say range of the person's singing voice, the pitch, then that means from where's his lowest to his highest, right? So range is specifically referring to smallest to biggest y. Okay, smallest to biggest y. Domain, smallest to biggest x. Okay, now going back to gx, what exactly is gx? What graph is this? 2x squared plus 1. What graph is this? You know, right? What graph is this? Quadratic graph. Okay. Actually, this question very simple. You literally need to just sub it in, but not always the case. Not always the case. You need to look at the graph, how it looks like. 2x squared plus 1 is a quadratic graph, and it goes like this. Okay, this one you have to go back to your chapter 1. Sorry, right a bit wrongly. Plus 1, so whole graph shift up by 1. So they say they want x more than 0 only. So that means only from here onwards, right? From here onwards. And then to infinity, to positive infinity. Understand? So your lowest, how we express this as a range, our lowest is when my y is equals to 1. Right? So my range will be y is more than or equals, right? Because we can include 1 also. 1 will be my lowest point. Y is more than or equals to 1. You can write it as y, you can write it as gx also. Okay, because gx, fx, all this is also equals to y. It's the same thing. Okay, so when they say write down, actually there's no calculation that we need to do for this. Okay, but yeah, all these domain and range, make sure you all know all the graphs, meaning from your straight line graph to quadratic to cubic, sine, cos, tangent, exponential, ln. Okay, they will always ask you all these kind of questions related to graph. So don't look at it just as an equation. You all got to look at it, learn how to look at it as a graph already. Okay, let's try number 2. Show that F inverse G cert 62 equals to ln 5. Okay, this is a composite function. Okay, I want you all try first. Okay, refresh a bit on chapter 1, chapter 2. Okay. Cannot. Final answer. Not final answer. You all should get ln 5. Okay, because it's given to you already. Okay. Let's finish this up. So G, okay, Gx. We know that Gx is equals to 2x squared plus 1, right? So let's solve what's the G here first. Easier to write. G cert 62. So this will be cert 62 square plus 1. Cert and square will cancel off. So this will be 2 times 62 plus 1. This will be 124, 125. Okay. Or you can just type in the calculator. Okay. F inverse. How to find F inverse? Yours, do you remember how to do your inverse or not? Okay. Okay, because I didn't teach you all the previous part. I always do like this. Let F inverse X equals to Y, Fy equals to X. This is my method. Okay. Later next time when we got more time, I'll explain to you all why I do like this. So e to the power of 3y equals to x. So I want to find what is y, because I want to find what is y because y will be my inverse. So this one I put ln at both sides. So this will be 3y equals to ln x, y equals to 1 over 3 ln x. Therefore, my f inverse is equals to 1 over 3 ln x. Okay, I would separate like this. It will be, I think, easier to do. Okay, so you don't need to cram all together at one step. Okay, then the last part, we want f inverse g, right? So f inverse 1, 2, 5, which is 1 over 3 ln 1, 2, 5. Hey, wait, they want us to prove that it's ln 5, right? So ln 1, 2, 5 to the power of 1 over 3, which is ln 5. Oh, surprising, this one 3 marks only. MS sometimes a bit funny, and the tough questions they give so little mark. Sometimes easy one, they suddenly give you 5 marks, 6 marks. Okay, so sometimes it really depends on your luck also on the paper. Okay. Question 3. Solve f prime x equals to 6g double prime x. Okay, so remember what's the symbol? The prime? We have to differentiate. Remember? So it's just another way of expressing it. So you all remember why I write the u prime, v prime and all? Easy to write, right? The small prime. So these are the same thing also. Okay, so we learned at the beginning of differentiation. This is another way of expressing it. Okay, so try it. Find what's f prime x, find what's g double prime x. Means you differentiate twice and then you equal it to each other and then solve it. Let me know what's your answer. Okay, we'll do this last question because I need to run through one more class. I have an exam tomorrow. Okay. Kara, all still alive, huh? Ln 2. Okay, we done very good, huh? Okay, so fx, f prime x will be 3e 3x. This one, g prime x will be 4x. G double prime x will be equals to 4. Okay, so let's fit into the formula, the equation that they want us to solve. This will be 3e 3x 6 times 4. 24 divided by 3. 6 3 24. Okay. Wait, 6 3. My brain also lag already. 8 3. Okay, then 3x equals to ln 8. X equals to 1 over 3 ln 8. Okay, they say they want us to present in this form. Okay, where in the form ln a, where a is an integer. Therefore, I have to change it to ln 8 to the power of 1 over 3, which is ln 2. Okay? Can? Okay, we will stop here. Question 4, I want you all to figure out by yourself first. Yeah, I want you all to finish up the questions over here. Okay, not a lot of question. Focus on finishing up the book first also. Okay, to be honest, if you all know how to do all the 14.1, 14.2, all those, don't spend so much time over there. Just see sufficient questions. I want you all to make sure you all know how to do the last part of each chapter. Okay, so the exam exercise. The last part, I want you all to do every single one of it. Okay, the last part, I want you all to do every single one of it. Okay, otherwise, complete that. I'll see you all want to do more or not, more than this list. Okay, no, I don't want to give you all so much also. Later, you all okay, have a bit too much to do. Because this one later we'll save some of the questions when we do integration, when we do kinematics also. So the next 2 chapters we'll spend a lot of time on this paper. Okay, don't have to print it out because it's 200 pages. It's a lot of pages. Yeah, just write it on the book lah. Save paper. Okay, y'all can always refer to this because I organized for y'all nice already. Okay, one whole chapter like this. Okay, can? Okay, don't know any question, send it in the group. We can always discuss. Okay. Otherwise, have a great week. Okay, stay safe, stay healthy, don't get sick. Okay, see y'all next week. Bye-bye. See y'all. All right, bye-bye.
Thank you, Joe. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. See y'all.